Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456 and welcome to every single apartment in GTA Online, the brand new update for the High Life DLC. And the reason I'm saying welcome to every apartment is every single one looks exactly the same as this one. However, I will be going through this one showing you everything that is included in this apartment, everything that you can go into, everything that it looks like. And let's go ahead and get started here with what we believe to be the heist planning room. Now, we do believe this wall behind me right here to be the actual wall where all of the heist planning stuff will go. Every single apartment that is a kind of high-end, upper scale kind of has one of these rooms, and usually there's a hacker that spawns there. Sometimes if it's kind of glitched out in the other apartment, basically before the updates, they had a hacker kind of sitting there working on stuff that we really didn't know what he was doing there, but he kept spawning there. So we believe this to be the heist planning room, and hopefully that will happen sometime in the near future. But just kind of walking around showing you guys everything that you can do in this apartment. There are actually 2 different couches you can sit on, so this is a big upgrade from the other one. I mean, if you think about it, the couches are not all that exciting at all, but basically you can sit on both of the different couches and watch TV from both of them, so you can have more than one person in your apartment watching TV at the same time, which is really, really cool. And yeah, so that's about it for that. As you can see on the table there's the bong, and I assume if you invite a stripper over, that it will be kind of in one of those chairs right there, and that's where you will take care of business, as to say. But here's the whiskey and the radio. You can turn on the radio, do the whiskey, and this is the only part that I find really annoying. I'll come back to it in a second, that little lip on the edge right there, but you'll see that in just a second. But as you can see, there's the green juice, the wine, really nothing behind the counter that is of any interest, nothing interactable. You can just kind of look at the scenery. But one thing that will be kind of different depending on which apartment you are in is the view. Some of them have a really bad view. It's just a building in front of you. This one has a decent view. You can kind of look to the left of the building, but then there's just a big thing in the middle blocking your way. So sometimes you can see people walking down there. It's kind of cool to see. This one in particular is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so not many people go by here. There's not many reasons to drive past this one in particular, but this is what I was talking about. That little lip right there is super annoying. I wish they would just remove it so you didn't have to go all the way around, because there's really no point in having it there. They could just have like a little mini step. But one thing I do like about all this new apartment design is that everything is really close. You don't have to go downstairs to go sleep in the bed. You don't have to do anything like that. But here's the closet right here, and then right next to the closet is the bathroom. So there's really no new effects. There's no new anything that we can really do in the apartments. There's no reason to stay in here. No pool or darts or anything like that. Just overall, I was kind of disappointed with the different apartments. Again, the having 20 car possibilities is really cool. The garage, again, is exactly the same as the 10K or the 400K one as well. Basically, any apartment that holds 10 cars is exactly the same, and that was just kind of disappointing. I wish they would have done that. But basically, there are a couple different ones. I'm going to be showing you the location of each one, so you can decide which apartment is the best one to get, because literally it does not matter at all which apartment you get. It just matters the location of it, which is why some are better than others just in that aspect. But overall, the actual interior is exactly the same. So let's go ahead and jump into that part of the video. So first off, let's go ahead and start with Tinsel Towers apartment 32. This one is going to run you $492,000, and basically with this apartment, it's going to give you about the same stuff as the 400K one. This is the 400K one right here, and basically it's going to give you the same perks as that one. It's close to Los Santos Customs. It's actually a little bit better location if you don't own the 400K one, so I definitely recommend this one if you don't own the 400K one. But if you do, I would not recommend this one, because it's kind of useless to have 2 apartments so close to each other unless you're just planning on driving back and forth. But there's the price right there, $492,000, and that's a little view of the actual Tinsel Towers location. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is 4 Integrity Way apartment 28. This is the location right here on your map. It's going to cost you $476,000, and overall this one is actually my favorite out of all of them, simply because it has the best location in relativity to the 400K apartment. Just because the only reason to buy an apartment, and the only way you need to choose one, is just buy the best location. And because I own the 400K one, this one is a good distance away from it. It's kind of in the middle of the city, which is not where I usually am, just because I own the 400K one. So this gives me a reason to stay around the city, and that is why I like this one so much. And here we have Richards Majestic. It has kind of a left location. It's kind of to the west a little bit in Rockford Hills. It doesn't really have anything super special about it, which is why I'm not showing you the view or anything, but that is the location if you want to go check that one out and see if that was the one for you. But next up, we have what I believe is pronounced Del Perro Heights. This one is going to cost you $468,000, and by the way, Richards Majestic is $484,000, which is the 3rd most expensive one in the update. But basically, this one, there's really nothing too special. It's right next to an ammunition and right next to this little drive of land where a whole bunch of pedestrians just kind of walk. So it's kind of fun to drive through here sometimes, get that mental state characteristic closer to unstable. But other than that, there's really nothing too special, so let's move on to the very last one, which is good old Eclipse Towers apartment number 3. This one is going to run you $500,000, and basically it is just going to give you a whole nother location in this apartment that you can travel to kind of in between each one. So I assume whenever you buy this one, I didn't actually want to buy it, but I assume if you buy it, you can just choose which apartment and which garage you want to go into whenever you go to those locations. So if you want everything in a central location, this is the one for you. If you want to easily organize your garage or do anything like that, this is definitely the one for you. But just personally, I want to have 2 different apartments kind of spread out, and I assume that's going to be more opportunities for videos and stuff like that. So that's definitely what I'm going to do. But just overall, you're going to need to choose which one you want and which one is the best one that's going to work for you. There's really no one that is stands above the rest, kind of like the 400K one did before the update. But in this update, it's just kind of what works for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to go check out all my other videos on my channel. I have 2 other highlight videos up right now, and I will have another 2 up before the day is over, and maybe a live stream today or tomorrow if you guys are interested in that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. My name is NoJ456. I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to leave a like and a favorite if you did enjoy. That would be very much appreciated, and I'll see you later.